While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here. Oh, and that would be this. And what would be this mystery element? The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods? Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Turning to me for help offers the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor?
She's as over the top as always.
Anyway, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miss Edgeworth.
Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem this doesn't mean. All I have to do is start poking holes in this Ford account. You know, my mind totally glossed all the information that we gained through all this testimony from voice acting.
Oh, so you didn't pay any attention?
No.
Good
Words!
job. Calamity.
Oh boy.
Disaster.
Catastrophe.
How long until we reach Ascension?
I ran out.
Damn. Alright, we're in 11.
Armageddon.
Spear Port went out to main gate. Tracks.
Fool! Calamity.
That's what we would use. Nothing against that.
Calamity.
15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge. There's the map, so. From the temple to the bridge, huh?
That's fine.
If you say so.
Well, we have a new thing, right? Let's check it out.
Where?
We have a new item in hand. Yeah. Got it coming back.
Yeah.
I don't think that's it. I don't, at least. Oh well, we're stuck again. Can you press that one again? Let me see again. Puzzle time one is one element with outputs. Kind of reasoning. Why did we order just supposed to know other methods? Next. I went out to the main gate. Next. Tracks. Next. No, not these. What's our evidence again?
Badge,
Badge, victim staff.
sword, scroll, hood,
No.
Larry being a terrible person,
No.
map,
No.
weather data,
10 to approximately 11. Occasional what instructs instructed at 10:45 one thing that's passed between the fire starting and going out. 10:45. By then it was 11. Next.
That's not helpful. That's not helpful.
Nope.
No.
No. Unfortunately not.
Hmm.
Can you press the first few statements? I'm gonna try to see if we can find a time discrepancy.
So murder at around 11.
So I noticed that you can't present your attorney's badge as evidence.
Sure about that time.
Very.
Maybe try the weather report on that first one?
Safe.
I'm just pissing you
Yeah.
around at this point, so... You know what? Let's do it. Let's go fucking crazy. Nope.
Let's just keep going until we find it, then we can load and do it again.
Well then, why don't you try testing this code, you two? Take that. It seems spoken in haste. Okay. Let's go then. Next. Let's show the photo here. Nope. That's in the contradiction. It does? What do you mean? Next.
Eh.
Next.
Maybe photo there.
Which photo?
The tracks photo.
This?
Oh, are you sure? What the hell?
Let's reset, so we can have all our health.
That's so dumb.
Let's see the reasoning.
Probably because there's only tracks leading to the gate.
This statement, right?
No, next one.
This?
Yeah. Whatever. I admit this photograph proves something. Proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Madge Esvith.
However, if what the witness says is true, why is there only one set of tracks?
Oh. Well, this is silly.
Oh. Oh, and then we use the weather data.
What do you mean?
Ours left the Zakura temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back.
Ah, you're right. You are forgetting one thing, Madge Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The track leading to the bridge will erase my snowfall. This removes your present contradiction now, doesn't it?
I see. When she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Madge Edgeworth?
Is there a flaw in the theory? This idea that the snowfall covered one set of tracks.
There's a contradiction.
Of course it is.
Yep.
The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Carlo, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain? Why there is a weird index finger currently pointed in my general direction?
Can't you see? It's yours! No need. Evidence will do all the talking for me. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. When disposing the murder weapon, the outgoing checks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks are not covered by snow. And now we do the weapon later. Witness, please tell us again what time is when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is a weather report for an Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder. The weather report? Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks to be made after that time to have been covered up. Order. Very well then. Looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. I'm sorry!
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Mouse Edgeworth, how perfect of you to learn the weather of all things. The weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
Oh, no, you got it all wrong. This is a forecast. This is actual data. Oh!
Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh? What? How did she pull that off? It stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this. Come this far, there's no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Madge Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
Snowmobile.
This?
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Your response, Miss Von Karma?
It looks like it's still snowing near hot too. Shivering in the cold, you are closing your eyes to the truth.
And to think you just arrived after a long, tiring flight from Germany. That was poetry. Pure poetry.
Ow.
Okay, well, fuck you.
So, can't use the tracks photo for this.
Nope.
Fine photo? Huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not snowing on her.
Yeah. Or not. Or it is.
There we go.
Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing on that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right, but proving that is
Incredibly easy. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception.
and that is
The victim herself, Mrs. Lee Stone. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be two sets of tracks. Order. Just what are you? I'm sorry, please don't hit me!
Just what are you suggesting, Miss Miles Edgeworth?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave her Zakura temple. Whee! From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because because those tracks were gone.
Then when this person returned to Zakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus the return tracks remained.
Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There's only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge, so she must have left on Zakura's side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That sounds right.
But, what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to the Zakura Temple, I didn't see anything there. Dusky Bridge. You must have failed to see it, sister. Maybe. But when I made it back to the Zakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know where I saw it. It was covered in snow, too.
But that isn't possible. What does this all mean? So then what was the snowmobile used for? Was it taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple? If it had been, then the witness could not possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by a killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should have been two sets of tracks in this photo. All I know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used a snowmobile to return to her Zakura Temple. Never thought a simple snowmobile because caused so much trouble. I think we're right at this point due to the witness.
Yes, I have nothing more to add. I've told you everything. Everything I know.
Well then, that still leaves us with the same problem. Only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. A witness, huh? Is there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that.
Funny you mention that.
Unless they had something really important to do.
That's a shame. Hold on. Did she just say idiot? Yeah. Yana! I actually have an idea. There may be one individual able to help us. Really?
You know of somebody who might have seen the snowmobile the night of the murder?
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. But there are two things about it that do come in mind. Which are, first, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about?
Phoenix, right.
It's the judge! Oh my god. See? Can you see?
I can't present him.
Ah!
I can't save either.
It was Pearls!
Oh fuck.
No, it was Von Karma.
I don't remember how we became friends though. Oh wait, there's so much flavor text for all these people. This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc de Leduc's guide to obnoxious French painting.
You know, want to see flavor text? Here you go.
Yay! My friend since grade school, from Dusky Bridge, is currently hospitalized. Almost like together at a local police station during an investigation. With an interpreter train, now chopped down. Modest cousin was apparently with the victim at the time of the crime. Currently missing. Prosecutor for this case, he apparently holds some sort of grudge against Wright. A nun from the Zakura Temple discovered the murder. That really bothers her. Victim is a figure book author of Irish teacher. Defendant, not from the Zakura Temple, doesn't have any spiritual power. We, my mentor, Manfred von Kammer's daughter, born and raised in Germany, prosecutor at 13. We. Wow. This is Larry Butts, the student of the victim, at least known him. A student? Interesting. Why was he wandering on the night of the murder? That's... Yeah. I can tell them all about his designs for Iris. But may cost us his credibility as a witness, or even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him, although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
And so, this unfortunate and unreliable little man, what exactly was it that he saw?
I intend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom. Whee! Okay, I give up. Summon this used as witness immediately.
I have no choice, do I?
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It'll not take long to summon him. Very well. Larry. You have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. Got one out, adjourned for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Conway, please see to prepare the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now at recess. Time for lunch. Let's go to John Hopkins.
On Jopkins.
Yay.
Let's eat.
Are we done for today?
The witness.
Ugh.
Preview?
Sure.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
I guess that's what we stop on?
Yay.
Ah, it's Ken.
Randy.
100.1.
And redacted.
Signing out.